tell us a little bit more about SNO. Like, where the name come from? Like, what do y'all do? Like, what do y'all provide for like your community and whatnot?
Well, just to follow up on what he said, like when we were bouncing ideas off each other, we were in the pandemic and we were slowly getting out of it. Things were starting to open up, and we were trying to figure out, what can we do to help? Because we have a big network. Obviously, him more in music, me more in fashion, but I don't make clothes. He doesn't make music, so we're like, all right, what can we do to help? So we kind of bounce ideas off each other, and we're like, all right, why don't we just put together a platform that organically combines all these things? Because music, art, culture, it's like all really the same thing when you really think about it. So that's how we kind of came about it, and then we started about 2021, and we just made it out of nothing, really. Like we
What was that? So y'all started y'all thought of the idea in the pandemic, right? But pandemic kind of lasted about 2 years, really. So when y'all started the idea, what's some of the struggles you had to overcome to get it going? Because we still was kind of like still wearing masks, eating on the curbs, you know what I mean? So what's some of the challenges y'all had?
I think we kind of got lucky the first ever one we did, and it was like remember when COVID kind of stopped, and then it was like, okay, now we're back in lockdown. It was like in that in between phase when we first did our first event, and like we sold out with 2 weeks before, which was like wow, because people were just dying to get out. Right. It was like middle of summer, and it was like actually end of August, so summer's never over. That's how the name came about. And it was like it was a hit because everybody was just like, I'm trying to be social. I've been locked up in my house all year, like. And it was a blessing to see how everyone kind of took it and kind of ran with it and supported.
How'd you guys promote it?
It was a lot of social media, but it was a success. But I will say we had a lot of stress going into it, as anyone who does events or business, whatever, there's a lot of. So during that time, it was a lot of back and forth with government regulations, and we're like, all right, can we even do this event? Because one week they're telling you COVID's over, one week it's like. Everything's open, so it's like we were trying to put together waivers. We were trying to read through all these like legal documents, see what we could and couldn't do. Like we were everything from like janitors cleaning the place to lawyers looking at the fine print to make sure everything was in order.
And the waiver strictly said if you get COVID, it is not on the.
So y'all first event was in 2021. Where was it? Like that was the one I went to?
Yeah,
downtown.
Oh, that was a good event. Yeah. They had like performances and everything.
Yeah.
Who remind me, who was performing? Is that usually y'all style? As far as like when y'all have fashion and y'all have y'all events, y'all always have like artists and stuff?
Yeah, so it was a mixture. That's what it all started with, that basis of like how do we mix this all together and make it seem like it's very organic and seamless, like how do we intertwine the culture? And a lot of these artists come from like my dad, obviously being in the industry. Like it would be, okay, there's this kid that I want to see how he performs. Okay, let's throw him on stage to see how he does. And it's kind of just helping like these young creatives and young artists. Really, a lot of people don't perform or don't have opportunities to perform. So we're giving that platform. We're giving you a chance to, sing, rap, whatever it is, to 200, 300 people. So that's a lot of, I guess, just for like experience-wise, for an artist, that's one of the bigger things. And obviously, you speak on the fashion part of that. But
so do y'all usually focus on like giving up-and-coming artists that platform?
Yeah.
And that's the hook.
Yeah, it's all emerging brands, emerging artists. So it's obviously just helping them with their platform. It's always been about helping them grow and see how we can, fit in there.